Hey there, it's Leona. Welcome to Zen Mindfulness Shodo. Today, we're gonna practice Shodo meditation while focusing on the Hiragana character for me. So, let's begin a beautiful journey together. When you write a character, imagine a square about the size of the character that you are gonna write like this. First, I'm gonna write it. Then I'm gonna explain the points and tips for writing the character beautifully in detail. Let's explain the process. The first stroke begins from a point a little bit lower than, and to the right of the center point of the top left square. Draw a line that slopes slightly to the left. This stroke curves to the left as it goes towards the bottom right. For this line, don't apply much pen pressure at the starting point, but gradually increase pressure as you move towards the bottom right to make it thicker for a more appealing look. The first stroke should end at about the same height as the center point of the bottom left square. But aim for a position a little bit to the left of the middle vertical line. Then, from the end of the first stroke, move the pen upwards to the right, and start the second stroke slightly higher than the starting point of the first stroke, from the right side of the middle vertical line. The angle here is about 60 degrees. Draw a line that curves to the right as it goes down to the left. This line should go down to a position slightly lower than the end point of the first stroke. From there, curve downwards and go up to the left. Then draw a circle-like curve upwards to the top right. After passing the diagonal part of the second stroke, gradually curve down to the bottom right, passing through a point where the space on the left and right of the square box looks about the same. Then curve downwards and finish with a leftward sweep to the bottom left. This final part becomes thinner. If you can sweep down to about the same height as the lowest point of the left curve of the second stroke, the overall balance of the character will look good, stable, and neat. It looks nice when there's roughly the same amount of space to the left of the leftmost point, and to the right of the rightmost point. So, for example, if you practice writing it balanced within a square like this, I don't think your character will end up looking like this. For instance, this one has too much space on the right, meaning it curved like this when it came from here. This one has too little space in this part, meaning it came down around here. Why not try practicing by writing it in a square like this, to consider the left-right balance and refine the shape? Also, when you're curving up to the top left at this turning point, if you make a sharp turn like this, you won't be able to express the curved beauty characteristic of Hiragana well. On the other hand, if you curve too roundly like this, it will look a bit like rounded writing. So it looks more beautiful if you can curve at an angle that's neither too sharp nor too round, with a moderate roundness. To avoid making too sharp a turn here, when you come down to the bottom left, try shifting slightly to the left, by about the thickness of the pen before going up. This way, you can curve without it becoming too sharp. Why not try these points and tips in your practice? The key points for writing Hiragana characters, as explained in the video, are concisely summarized in this book in a similar manner. The book allows you 3 pages to practice each character. It can be purchased on Amazon. See the link in the description. I'm gonna practice 1 page of this workbook this time, but you're welcome to practice as much as you want. If you're practicing with a pen, I recommend that you place a few pieces of paper under the page that you're writing on, so that the ink doesn't bleed onto the page under it. Alright, let's get started.